Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is another episode, a new week, new episode. I promise you guys I have the energy for this now. At this point, momentum, yo, get ready. We are here. So I saw your feedback on the other episodes and I'm going to be sharing the feedback on my Insta. So the link is in the bio if you want like me, my daily updates, what I do, what any upcoming episodes, any guests that I'm going to be bringing on, because there's going to be a lot. Just make sure that you check on my Instagram. My personal Insta is on the bio. The podcast Insta is as well on the bio, so make sure you follow that. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you enjoy the show. Don't forget to tell a friend. Let's pull the gang and come around and enjoy. So today I'm sipping on something actually. See, we're getting better at this, so it's always going to get better every day. So I'm taking chai. It's my director that got me this. It's Indian tea or chai. I don't know what it's called, but they said that it has Indian Ocean water. I'm like, Indian Ocean water? How? What the hell? But anyway, that's what I'm sipping on because I can't sip on something cold. I told you guys last week I have a cold. Still this week I'm not feeling well. Nothing else to say honestly in the intro. So let's get on today's topic. On today's topic, I want to talk about, there's a show that we're watching, me and my friends, and we are really in it to win it. Love is Blind. If you're not watching Love is Blind UK, I don't know what you're watching. I don't know why you're on Netflix. Maybe you need to unsubscribe that thing. Stop paying because you cannot be watching anything else. Right now, it's the in thing. I don't like to watch snippets on TikTok because one, there are people who are ahead of you. Like today, there are episodes that are out. Once I finish this shoot, I'm going to bed rot properly, and I am a professional bed rotter. I will rot in that bed quietly and nicely. There are like maybe 6 episodes that have been uploaded today, so I'm super excited. So let's break it down. Love is Blind UK, make sure you watch. And yeah, it's not a promo. I'm just talking about a show that this week has really made my week absolutely spectacular. Oh, my earring. This earring is stressing me out. It fell also before the shoot and now we are here. Hey, my friends, don't embarrass. My enemies will not prosper. They shall not prosper. My enemies are suffering, so let them continue suffering. All right. So I'm going to break it down into characters that I've really found questionable, others interesting, others not very much. There's two couples, I don't even remember them. They're so quiet. Actually, I didn't know that that they can't really marry each other. I got to know that on the show. I don't know if it's true or not, but they said that they can't. Is it true? By they
can't get married.
But oh really?
Yeah.
You see?
Very well.
You see? So I'm going to talk about so this one couple, this one group. There's Javan, there's Katisha, there's Demola. There's another guy, I don't know his name, but I'm going to call him the spleen guy because he's just weird. And Anu, Megan and Kieran. Megan, Kieran, Sophie, that triangle. The air hostess lady, Ashley and Billy. So those are the people that I'm going to talk about. Numero uno, I'm going to start with the least interesting people that are on my list. Ashley and Billy. So when Ashley and Billy were starting to talk, Billy was like, I've had air hostesses before, and I don't know if it's something that I'm looking forward to. Tell me why. Ashley was like, I can Anyway, a 9 to 5 does not sound so bad. I'm like, babe, you like being an air hostess. Why do you want to change being an air hostess because of this relationship? You will find someone who actually likes the fact that you're an air hostess, and they're not willing to, they don't want you to change who you are because of their past trauma. I found that really, really bad about Billy. And for this Nani, I hope you didn't change. I hope you didn't date that guy. I can't wait to see the next episode so that I can see what happened, because I'm not voting for that. Hiya. The second group. So this guy, he comes in. Oh, he's very interesting. He was very handsome, actually. I really, really think he's very cute. He comes, I'm very spiritual. I normally follow my spleen because the spleen is stronger than the gut. I'm like, what do you do? Do you know his job is human? It's like human programming. I don't know. Just go and watch the show and you'll understand what I'm talking about. It's weird. The things that he was saying, me and my friend, we were like, we know there are people who do this spirituality thing, but we did not think it's this serious. So, trusting in your spleen. What the hell? Please. And then there's Anu. Now spleen guy and Anu, they liked each other, but they were not very compatible. They were half compatible, half not compatible, especially on the spirituality part. Anu was struggling, and then when he told her to write her song, to sing her song, she was kinda not for it. So it brought a rift. And then at the end of the show, this spleen guy was like, the spleen has told me not to continue with this relationship. I'm like, my guy, thank you, you spared Anu some heavy things. Because third group, Megan, Kieran, and Sophie. Hey, this is a spicy one. Edge, please. Sophie is living in La La Land at this point, because she came, me, I want a guy with a car. I'm not saying even me, I want a guy with a car. Hey, I'm not saying that it's bad to want people with money. No, it's okay. But at some point, you need to know, like just come to reality. Come back to reality, my sister. Because this babe is outside of this world. Okay? Sophie was one hella deluded babe. She was cute. There was a phrase that she said, in the outside world, he did not get me, but it's okay, because in the outside world, I'm a catch. I was like, hey, babe, we're sorry. But we apologize, madam. We are sorry. Please forgive us because of the mistakes that we have done prior. Hey! Sophie is one dramatic woman. Megan and Kieran, they're nice. But if I was to be asked, Kieran's typical pick would be Sophie. They look alike, because he was even, it was like, the way there's these people who normally just are the ones who are carrying the relationship. I felt like that was what he was doing. He was begging her, like, communicate. That will make us better. That will make us know each other more. But Sophie was like, whatever, I'm the catch. I'm like, babe. So, Kieran and Megan, they are good for each other, but they don't really match. In the outside world, they don't really match. No, I don't think they do. So let's wait and see next week. Now, after I've watched the other episodes, I'll come and give you more gists. Higher. Now let's go to the top of the top, premium of the premium characters. There's this lady called Katisha, and there's Javen, and there is Demola. Yes, Demola. So Demola is the good guy. He goes to church. He prays to the Lord for guidance. Repents every Sunday. That's Demola for you. And then there's this other guy. What's his name? Javen. Javen is a bad boy. Javen, you are a bad boy. Huh? This guy, you can even feel his aura. Okay, so Katisha is in the middle of these guys. When they start out knowing each other, she really struggles to find who she actually wants. Every time she's going to the pod, she's like, okay, this time I'm going to choose Javen. And then the next time she's like, this time I'm going to choose Demola. So at the end of the day, she decides and she sits with her thoughts and she's like, do you know what? And before she said that Javen is the typical guy she would go for on the outside world. But she said, no, those are the typical guy and they normally end up hurting me. So once you say that, of course I'd expect you to choose the opposite. But guess what? She went for Javen. This Demola guy was ready. He was ready to go down on one knee and ask her for her hand in marriage. But did he? No. Why? Because the day he was going to propose to her, this babe said, no, I don't. I've decided, I've made up my mind and I'm going to choose Javen. Immediately I saw that, I knew she was fucked. And before Javen left the house, he said, if she chooses me, she's going to have to be the one to propose. I was like, please now. Hey. And how she would know what's happening behind the camera because she's on the other side. For us, the viewers, we are the ones who are watching. I felt my heart sink because I could see a little bit of me in Katisha. Hoping against hope that somebody will change. But no. Hiya, they choose each other, okay? So once they choose each other, immediately they saw each other. You could see that they were like, oh, shit. What did I just do? I think I made a mistake. I think I actually fumbled the bag. But of course you can't agree to it like 100% because you actually look like a weird ass guy. Because you had all the time. You knew in your heart of hearts you should have followed your spleen. Why didn't you follow your spleen like your mates are doing? You could have chosen the right guy. But now see, you're here crying. And you will cry for eternity if you continue with that guy. So that was it. That was it for Love is Blind. Those guys chose who they chose. They're going to suffer how they're going to suffer, or they're going to enjoy how they enjoyed. I left it when they had already gone for vacation, for holiday. So we are going to see with the snippets. We're already seeing fire with this Javen and Katisha. They're already starting to argue and they've not even gone for, once they normally come from the pods. Then once they come from the pods, they go to the vacation. After they go to the vacation, they go to actually living together. They will not survive. They will not survive. On that note, I have a question. What are normally your non-negotiables in a relationship? I would love to know. Share with me in the comment section. For me, it's normally you need to be very honest, you need to know how to communicate, and you need to be very trustworthy. Yes. Honesty, loyalty, and good communication. Those three things. For me, that is the foundation. Without that, especially communication. Because people in this world don't know how to communicate. People in this world, both men and babes, you need to learn how to communicate, because Ejo, who has the time to keep fishing for information? I am struggling to live in this life. And then you still want me to come and beg you, oh baby, tell me when you're coming from work, tell me when you're going this, hey, you are upset, tell me so that we can work on this. But no, you want Stephanie to be there working, toiling hard and hard. My dear, I will chase, but reminder, I am not ugly. I will, vamos, I will go. Yeah, because we can only do this for a hot second before it's turning tables. Okay? So, those are my non-negotiables. They're things that I can close one eye to, and they're things I can. So, Ebu, tell me, what are your non-negotiables in this in your relationships, how you'd like people to treat you. May like to be treated like royalty. I don't like to feel like I'm having to struggle for your attention or to do anything. So yeah, tell me in the comment section. I have remembered as we are here. I had not even intended to do this, but let's just do this because people normally say you need to stand on business, ne? Hi. I'm going to tell you a little bit of story about the things that have happened to me in this country. Huh? Haya. So the mwaka ni mnamo 2022. Mwaka ni mnamo 2022. I decided to go on this dating site. I don't want to mention it. I decided to go on this dating site and I decided, okay, let me give this guy a chance. He was good at communication. I thought he was honest. He was good looking. He was from a certain country that they have curly hair. He was looking a little bit of spice and everything nice. So I was like, okay, let me carry on. So we talked for like a week. And then after the week, we decided, let us link up. Okay? So once we linked up the first time, during the entire day, he asked me, oh, how was your day? Da 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 da. And I was like, oh, my day is really bad. I've had sugar, like my tooth is hurting. So sugar for me is very, like, nina struggle kukula. Tell me why the guy completely disregarded my feelings and he decided to take us to eat dessert. It was an entirely dessert place, so there was no way that I was going to order something else as he has his dessert. He just thought about himself and he was like, so you know what? We are going to get the dessert. Higher. So when he decided to get the dessert, I was like, I should have seen that it was a red flag, but it was looking a little bit pink. It was looking a little bit orange. Yeah, it was looking like my vision was not okay. I should have run for my dear life. But did I run? No, babes. I stayed for the second time. So we went out for the second time and it was nice. I enjoyed. And then the third time was when the drama started. Was when he unleashed who he was. Okay, this day he texts me. He tells me, oh, Steph, get ready. I need to see you. I need to da 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 da. I was like, okay, Edro, please. I want to take you out. So get ready. I'm going to pick you up at around 6-7ish. I was like, cool. So I leave work, get ready in a hurry and wait for him to come and pick me up. Because no, I'm not getting there in any other way. Yeah. You're coming to pick me up. Okay? Yeah. So he comes, he picks me up. I'm in this skimpy liquid dress with the shiny shoes. That time I had not yet known my style. Okay, relax. Savannah, slow down. So I'm in shiny shoes. Not heels, some nice little sandals. They were looking cute. It's not like I was looking rusty and dusty. Higher. So we go to a place in downtown. He takes me somewhere far. I still remember the place because it has different branches. So every time I see that restaurant, I'm remembering dent yenye nilipigwa, the dent that I got because of this friend of mine. Yeah. So we go to that restaurant. When we were driving there, I asked him, oh, hi, like, you don't look like yourself today. You look so bored. You look like you're not in the mood to chat. And he was like, no, it's okay. I'm just having a stomach ache. I'm just feeling a little bit uncomfortable. I was like, oh, okay. I hope you feel better because now, we are going to eat. So I was like, all right, then you'll just take probably something light. I was like, nah, we'll figure it out once we get there. I was like, okay, cool. Hiya, we get there, we order. He starts ordering. First of all, he orders 2 shishas. I can't smoke that much shisha. The good thing about Dubai shisha is very good. It's like nice, but still I can't smoke that much. Maybe it's your chimney or whatever. He orders 2 shishas. I'm like I'm like, babe, that shisha is a lot. But he's like, no, it's fine. My door, I like, let's just smoke it like this. I was like, okay, sawa. He orders, now the starter comes, the mains come, the dessert comes, and then some people call it dessert, and I'm like, babe, it's not dessert, it's dessert. Okay, just correct it. I'm not here to judge, but Ejo. So the dessert comes, and then he starts saying, oh, I'm not feeling so well. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm so sorry. I'm there comforting him. Kumbe, the entire time, this guy was plotting against me. He was the weapon that was fashioned against me that day. And bet what? He prospered. So he tells me, Steph, I'm going to go to the washroom. I'll be back real quick. Huh? My heart, my spleen. My spleen was telling me, Stephanie, take a key. Just ask for his phone. Do something, my dear. But did I? Me and you did it? No. So I didn't do anything. I just sat and enjoyed my meal. Because I was having tiramisu that day. It's my favorite, just in case anyone wants to know. I love tiramisu. So I was just having tiramisu, and then he goes 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Like, so I go to the parking lot. I leave everything. I go to the parking lot. Tell me why Nabata there is no car. There is no car. There is no person. My heart immediately sinks to the stomach. Do you see why communication is very important? He should have told me the first day that we met, and I'm sure this is the reason why he did this dirty to me, because the first day he wanted to do a little bit of smooch. I was like, no, I don't do that. We don't do that here. He was like, oh, okay. I think that's what, I don't know. Maybe that's what got him upset. Maybe I was not interesting enough, but that has to be one of it. Whether you like it or not, I'm going to say it. So he was like, so he should have just told me, oh, I don't think this is something that I'm willing to go on with, like other people do. Like I did with other people. Just speak about it. So he disappeared. I went back. I immediately asked for the bill and I paid it because I did not want to look like I don't have money on me, please. So I paid. And then to find a taxi, will I find a taxi at 3 a.m? Downtown, not like areas that have taxis. Those areas people expect you to have your own car. Huh? So he left me there. He decided that I was not worth his time. Me, the things that I have gone through in this life, but in this country, no, that was the only character development in this country that has happened to me. The others are basic heartbreaks here and there, okay, whatever, man. So yeah, this taught me that you need to actually, before you decide that you're going out with someone, make sure that you have sat and thought about the repercussions. Do you really like this person? Do you see themselves, like, do they have manners? Do they have behavior? There are people who just put up a front and then uko ndani, like, there, once you continue going about, like, getting deeper and deeper, they turn to crazy ass people. What? Me, there are some things that I don't negotiate on. Those 3: communication, trust, and loyalty. Those are my top tier. So please tell me, what are your non-negotiables in the comment section. Let's have a chit chat. I want to know what you people like, what you people don't like. I would really love to get to know. And make sure that as we're ending this show, make sure that you watch Love is Blind. You will have a time, honestly. Mimi kwanza saizi. Do you know how excited I am to go and watch this show? Because I'm going to watch with my friend. We normally like telepathy some of the times so that we can do commentary. Is it whatever. English came with whoever brought the English. So we normally watch together so that we can talk about it. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much for this week. Next week I'm going to be having guests. Huh? Niliwambia, Babizo in the building. Babizo in the building. Don't play. Don't piss me off. Huh? Next week we're going to be having guests. I'm super excited. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of how far I've come. I'm so thankful to God. Before I start over spiraling and over explaining and over talking, I want to say that you people need to remember to subscribe, share, comment, like, and leave your suggestions of what you want to hear me saying on this podcast. Okay? And yeah, make sure you stay tuned for extra stories. And I love you guys. This has been another episode, another week. This is going to be, oh, by the way, I didn't tell you guys when I'm going to be dropping episodes. I'm going to be dropping episodes every Thursday just to kickstart your weekend, you know, so that your weekend can be a little bit spicy. All right. Thank you so much. Road to 100,000 subscribers. I need my placard. I need my inaitangwa button. Yeah, the YouTube button. Ama sijui inaitangwa what. That one. I need a silver one. I need a gold one. I don't know, the next one is platinum or what. I need all of them. And I know that you will make it possible because I'm going to be bringing you content that is going to be super interesting. With that, stay gisting and stay sipping. Bye.